When we talk about long-term investing, one word keeps coming up: compounding. Everyone understands it in theory, but very few people actually stay invested long enough to truly experience it. Hi, I'm Ashish, founder and CEO of SLF. I've been helping people manage their personal finances over 20 years. Over the years, I've seen that we all keep making the same money mistakes. That's why I started this channel, to share those learnings with you so that you don't repeat the same mistakes and build a strong financial future for yourself and your family. In today's video, I want to talk about the power of compounding, the magic that we all hear about, and more importantly, when it actually starts to show up. If you want to understand what compounding is and how it works mathematically, I have already created a separate video on that. Now, let's understand how compounding works, why most people give up before it does its magic. Let me explain this with a simple example. Let's assume you invest rupees 10,000 every month through a SIP and earn average return of around 12% per year. At the end of the first year, your total value would be around 1.27 lakhs. You invested 1.2 lakhs and so the gain is barely 7,000. At the end of second year, the value becomes roughly 2.69 lakhs. You invested 2.4 lakhs, the gain is still modest. In 5 years, you would have invested 6 lakhs and the value will be around 8.16 lakhs. Even after 5 years, it doesn't feel like anything extraordinary has happened. And it is exactly at this stage when many people lose patience and just give up. Now let's see what happens in the 10th year. If you would have just continued this SIP for 10 years, you would have invested 12 lakhs and the value would be now 23 lakhs. It's after 10 years that your money has almost doubled. But very few people stay invested till that time. Now let's look at what happens at the end of 15 years and 20 years. In 15 years, you would have invested 18 lakhs rupees and your portfolio would roughly be around 50 lakhs, almost 3 times of your investments. At 20 years, you would have invested 24 lakhs rupees in total and your portfolio would be close to 1 crore. Now your money has become more than 4 times of your total investment. So just think about it. The first doubling took 10 years. After that, in just next 5 years, your investment has become 3x. In the next 10 years, it crossed 4x. That's the magic of compounding. Unfortunately, this is a stage most people never reach because the first 5-7 years feels slow. And during that time, the market fluctuations, media narratives slowly start shaking people's confidence. So investors get impatient and they stop their SIPs, switch funds, keep changing their strategies and whatnot. And every time they do that, they reset the 10-year clock. And that's a big mistake because compounding doesn't reward speed, it rewards patience. In many ways, it works like the Chinese bamboo tree. For the first few years, nothing grows above the ground. It looks like nothing is happening. But beneath the surface, the roots are growing stronger. And once those roots are strong enough, the tree suddenly shoots up within weeks. Investing works in a similar way. The first few years are about building roots. The visible growth comes later. In fact, there have been many instances where our clients, after staying invested for 10-15 years, were surprised at the value of their own portfolio. They could not believe the numbers in front of them. So if you are investing in equity and you feel like growth is slow in the initial years, remember, this is completely normal. In fact, that's exactly how compounding is supposed to look like in the beginning. And if you interrupt the process during those early years, you would never reach the stage where your investment grows from 2x to 3x and 4x over time. I hope after watching this, you will give your equity investments that time they need. If you have any doubts or questions, put them in the comments. I will try and answer them. See you in the next one.